MLB Network has baseball on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Chase Anderson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Chase Anderson, man, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile an hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Corey Seager is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Corey Seager, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the court.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Peterson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Seager stands at second with no outs. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Thames racing back to the track, and that one is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Batting 4th.
So that'll bring in the
right
National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. Line towards center field. Thames is right there, 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Braun will handle this one for round number 2.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 0 for 7. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Ball.
2 balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2 balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 1st at Miller Park. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. looped over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Next from Milwaukee, Tyler Saladino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 one more time. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. In is Christian Yelich. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Here it comes on 0-2. Ripped down the line. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail in this one 3-0. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. Aguilar is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Here's Corey Seager as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Fastball well outside. 2 balls and a strike now. Kershaw at third. Peterson on at second with 2 down. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Now looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Ready to take his hacks again, Justin Turner, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Brandon Woodruff is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
That's ball
2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So coming to the plate, Max Muncy. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Looking to minimize the damage here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. High and deep to right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does, jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Brewers nothing. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's one down now.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Now to the plate, Eric Thames. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Thames is retired, 2 down now.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 9-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Now batting, Alex Verdugo, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Perez takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Into the box, Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. 1 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound.
Now
that all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
In now, Jock Peterson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled straight back.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 9-0 lead.
We're back now for the Brewers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Kershaw into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's collected 11 hits in 38 ABs. He's taken him deep once. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Into the box, Brandon Woodruff. Fouled off. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Oh and 1, here it comes. In there at the knees, 0 and 2 now. Braun stands at first with one out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0 and 2. The 0-2 once more. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Batter number 13, shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
And here's Tyler Saladino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Saladino, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Braun rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. And they are now on the board, though still well behind.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 delivery, and that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it, and that's the 3rd out. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We're through 3 here in southern Wisconsin. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Brewers 1. So stepping in, Corey Seager, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Pulled toward right center field. Thames is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Bases are empty, one man out. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Muncy. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
That one worth another look with our show track technology. And the number you look at here, most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard.
The batter, number 14.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez.
Kike
Unable to find the zone with the slider. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Thames going back on it, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
So striding forward now, Austin Barnes. No hits to this point. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front 12-1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and 1 strike. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So striding in, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 50th pitch of the game on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Thames.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Thames comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Thames behind 1-2.
1-2.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Another 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Softly hit toward the hole. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here's the first pitch to him. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Settling in now, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
1-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I got 2-1 the count.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Saladino. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. But don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And now a pitch on the way. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's Ryan Braun now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Stepping in now, Brandon Woodruff, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Digging in, Justin Turner. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The batter.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thames is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. From the stretch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Muncy at second with 2 down. Line towards center field. Thames is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Dodgers lead this one 13-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Tyler Saladino. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High in the air into shallow left center. Seager has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Grounded to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and they remain well behind. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Taylor Williams comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Taylor Williams.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone. Two and one now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh Peterson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. High in the air and deep to left center field. fames. Going back on it at the track, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 5.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. In at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bullpen and gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues. Jacob Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
50, Jacob Barnes. Now batting.
In now, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Out of here. And how about that? Back to back to back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty
Your
special.
attention, please. Now pitching for the
So with a
Brewers,
left-handed hitter waiting, they'll
number
go to their own
58,
left-hander out of the
Alex
bullpen.
Claudio. The center fielder, number 27, Alex Verdugo.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. High in the air out to center field. Thames has a read on it, and that ends the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. LA's on top 19-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fouled off. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
The center fielder, number 7.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Two out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in, Austin Barnes. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The pitcher, number 22.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Rocky Gale will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 58, Rocky Gale.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 31.
Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Jock Peterson. It was an arm. Chris Taylor will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. And this is low, ball 1. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 1 for 2. Barnes takes his lead at third with one away. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Thames. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping up now, Corey Seager, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too low, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 1 for 3. 2 down, runners at first and second. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Max Muncy will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Second and third, 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 21-1. Chris Taylor will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 3,
Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Alexander is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ryan Braun goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Lorenzo Cain will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Lorenzo Cain.
Hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, and they remain well behind. Number 48 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 48, John Field.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. He's there and records the first down.
The center fielder, number 27, Alex Verdugo.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Fields is playing here against his former employer. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
The 1-0. And it's grounded foul. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Thames sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Ready once again, Austin Barnes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Fastball well outside. This is in the air out to right. After it is Yelich. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers lead this one 21-1. Pedro Baez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hernan Perez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now another 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
Digging in now, Tyler Saladino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball. A pause and the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. The Brewers down to their final strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
21-1 the final today. The Los Angeles Dodgers collect a win with 24 hits. Clayton Kershaw takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Chase Anderson was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Chase Anderson. He falls to 1-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.